Okay, today we are going to practice reading. So please pay attention, try to use all the things that we had been studying previously, no, about the long vowels, short vowels, combinations, and things like that. Okay, so let's listen carefully. The Secret Garden of Wonders. In the small village of Meadowbrook, there lived a curious 8-year-old girl named Emma. She loved exploring the outdoors, climbing trees and discovering hidden places. One sunny afternoon, while playing in the woods behind her house, Emma stumbled upon a rusty old gate covered in ivy. The gate was half hidden behind thick bushes and seemed forgotten by time. Feeling a spark of excitement, Emma pushed aside the bushes and took at the gate. It creaked open, revealing a path lined with overgrown plants and flowers. Emma followed the path, her heart pounding with anticipation. It led her to a hidden garden, unlike anything she had ever seen. The garden was filled with vibrant flowers in every color, glowing in the sunlight as if they had been dusted with glitter. Giant sunflowers stood tall, their faces following the sun, while delicate roses climbed up the ancient stone walls. In the middle of the garden there was a small pond with crystal clear water that sparkled like diamonds. But what really caught Emma's attention was the massive tree standing in the center of the garden. Its trunk was wide and covered in vines, and its branches stretched out like arms, covered in leaves that shimmered with a golden hue. The tree's roots were twisted and garlanded, forming little nooks and crannies perfect for hidden treasures. Emma approached the tree and noticed something glimmering at its base. It was a small silver key attached to a necklace half buried in the grass. Curious, she picked it up and held it in her hand. The key felt warm to the touch, and Emma felt a tingling sensation run through her fingers. She wondered what the key could open. As she looked around, she spotted a tiny door hidden behind a thick curtain of ivy on the tree's trunk. With a sense of adventure, Emma pushed aside the ivy to reveal a wooden door, just the right size for the key. She inserted the key into the lock, and with a soft click, the door swung open. Inside was a spiral staircase leading down into the tree. Emma took a deep breath and stepped inside. The staircase led to a secret room inside the tree, lit by glowing mushrooms that covered the walls. In the middle of the room was a wooden chest with intricate carvings. Emma opened the chest and found it filled with scrolls, each tied with a ribbon. She picked one up and unrolled it, revealing beautiful drawings of the garden above, along with notes written in neat handwriting. The notes spoke of the garden's magical properties, which could make flowers bloom even in the winter, and heal anyone who was sick just by being near the pond. It was called the Secret Garden of Wonders. and it had been hidden away for many years to protect its magic. The scrolls were filled with stories of people who had found the garden and used its magic to help others. Emma felt a sense of wonder and responsibility. She knew she had discovered something truly special. She spent hours reading the scrolls, learning about the garden's story and magic. She decided she would keep the garden a secret and use its magic to help her friends and family. The next day, Emma's best friend, Lucas, came to visit. He looked sad and told Emma that his grandmother was very sick and hadn't left her bed in days. Emma remembered the scrolls that mentioned the garden's healing powers. She took Lucas by the hand and led him to the hidden garden, showing him the way through the old gate and down the path. When they reached the garden, Emma guided Lucas to the pond. They sat by the water and Lucas whispered a wish for his grandmother to get better. As they sat quietly, the pond began to glow softly and the water rippled with light. Emma knew the garden's magic was working. The next morning, Lucas came running to Emma's house, smiling brightly. He told her that his grandmother had woken up feeling better. With a smile on her face, Emma felt a warm happiness in her heart, knowing the garden had helped. From that day on, Emma and Lucas visited the secret garden of wonders often, using its magic to bring joy and healing to their village. They kept the garden a secret, just like the story said, and made sure to care for its flowers and plants, ensuring that its magic would never fade. And so, the secret garden of wonders remained a place of mystery and magic, hidden in the woods, known only to those who truly believe in the power of kindness and the wonders of nature. The end.